Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Wow, feeling the pinch. Is everybody feeling the pinch? Can you pinch an inch? Something about an inch and 3/4. Adrian or Adrian Mole. Or someone's mole. But or a dog. Or a cat. Sorry, because that is actually my dog's name, called Molly. But something to... we're not going to go down the drugs road, are we? But something to do with I'm feeling the pinch. Some of you are really struggling with your weight or you're losing weight, because I'm picking up two energies here. Can you pinch an inch? Some are losing too much weight and it's struggling to even find an inch of fat, is also what I'm hearing. Some of you could be cooking food where it's, I don't know, say for instance, 2% less fat. But, or some of you could be on the other receiving end of it, because I'm picking up two energies, okay? So I don't know what that's for. Some of you, like I said, you can't even pinch an inch. Some of you can pinch an inch, but you're losing an inch. So whatever it is, it's an inch and 3/4. So someone could have a good length on them, 3 inches, 4 inches, 5 inches, who knows? Unless you're measuring up a lot of stuff. But I'm definitely hearing for a lot of you though, I'm feeling the pinch, I'm struggling to get in, struggling to get out, struggling to get on. Some of you could be dealing with a fish and you're struggling. See, I told you, a lot of you are being schooled by Pisces energy. I'm hearing I'm struggling to get on, I'm struggling to get in, I'm struggling to get out, I'm struggling, sitting on the bank, thinking, struggling, but thinking about struggling. I mean, what is this, a wrestle? So, wow, what a load of messages to get all at once, right? It's like, someone's getting messages all at once. It's like, I want it all at once. Everything needs to come all at okay. Someone's coming all at once. It's like, I'm going to come all at once. Some of you have got some... Someone's got some... Sorry, it's because shit going on outside. But like, it's like, listen, I'm just going to go outside. That's it. I just want to go outside. It's like some of you are struggling to go outside. Like, you really want to, but I don't know. It could be like Britain, and at the moment we've got inches of snow at the moment. So it's like I'm struggling to stay... See, what on earth is this? Stacey? Or Stephen? Or S's? Anything beginning with S. But I'm struggling. Sassy also... Struggling. Someone is barking crazy. Put it that way. But like, I'm struggling to get on. I'm struggling to get in. I'm struggling to move on. I want to move on, but I'm struggling to move. Some of you physically want to move or have moved, but not. Which means that you are afraid not. Which is, you are stuck with the Pisces. Whichever way you look at it, guys. I am not fucking kidding you. You are like in a Jan. Or Jan. Hi, Jans. But like, or jam, like I am just in a jam at the moment. I'm stuck in, I'm stuck out, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You're dealing with a Libra or Sagittarius. I'm 1 foot in, 1 foot out, 1 foot in the grave. Something also to do with Scorpio energy being around you, Aquarius. So for a lot of you, it's like, I'm also hearing graves and graves as well. Graves and graves was also a carrot wash at one point. So some of you could be washing a carrot, or you could be ginger. Who knows? But it's like okay, a cat wash. So you, because I'm hearing the big bad wolf. So you're definitely dealing with Leo energies as well for a lot of you. Okay, and it's like I am the big bad wolf, and I'm going to huff and I'm going to puff and I'm going to blow your house in. So something to do with your house blowing in, or someone's blowing in someone's house. What on earth is that? I'm blowing in your house. My house is blowing up. Hopefully fucking not. I don't think so. I think it's something to do with someone's natal chart is also what I'm hearing. My natal chart is blowing up. Like I'm blowing... Oh, okay, someone's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Blowing up. Okay. You could be dealing with the Pisces as well, though, because at one point they had this boom energy in it. All the energy just blew up. And we've gone through this. Stephen King, 3 balloons. 99 red balloons. So you're dealing with 9 and 9, so you're dealing with Virgo energy as well. God, how many star signs have we got in here, Steve? Quite a few. But like, it's like, well, how many balloons have you got then, Steve? And it's like, well, I've got 3 balloons. So someone's got 3 balloons. So what is that? I have 3 balloons. We all float down here. Y'all got the Aquarian energies, past, present, future, all merging into one. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. We've gone over this for a little while. The energy is split. The energy is divided. It's giving people time to think. You're all stuck exactly as you are. Nobody's really changing. A car does not change from a car to a plane. Take a look at your arsehole. See if an arsehole has ever changed. Has anybody actually done that yet? What I said in the Sagittarius and Capricorn reading. Did you actually bend over? Did anybody show their R's? Because there you go. There was a message from the past showing your R's to an Aquarius, Sagittarius. So did you actually bend over and take a look at your asshole and find out that, you know what, my asshole looks exactly the same as what it always has? Has anybody ever really changed? No. Does the appearance of it? Maybe with the outside, but the inside, it's smooth. What the fuck? What the hell are you talking about, Steve? On the inside, it's ooey gooey, soft and chewy. On the outside, some of you got a booty. It's like, look at the booty. Someone's beautiful, is what I'm hearing. Beautiful lady. But beautiful lady. Beautiful lady. Beautiful lady. Beautiful lady. Beyond, just keep saying beaker. Someone's moaning. What are your messages, Aquarius? Okay, so anyway, did any of you take a look at your asshole? Did it actually change? Has it changed from looking like a balloon knot, a bullet hole? Does it look any different? I bet it don't. Nope. People don't change. You're definitely dealing with Scorpio. People do not change from a car to a plane. You are always the same. Guarantee you. Sorry, I just get so wound up when I hear that. We are working on self. Really? How do you work on yourself? I'm sorry, guys, but I just... it's an absolute load of rubbish. It really is a load of rubbish. You're always going to be the same person. You have to be that in order to attract someone that you like, not dislike. Right? So you're just compromised by change. You know, which is like, well, I'm come back, I've done work on myself. I know, no, that's just a Peter and Paul. That's a retrograde moment. That's just being stuck. That's being stuck in your own way, not moving, not doing anything different. So the energy seems to be the same, Aquarius, where you're just kind of stuck fantasizing. Let me be your fantasy. Baby D. I'm stuck being a mum. I'm stuck being a dad. I'm stuck in the middle with you. 3 of them. I'm stuck with 3 of you. So it's like, what do I do with all 3? Some of you are flirting around and you're teasing with 3 people, for a lot of you. Because I'm hearing I've now got 3 people, and what do I do with 3 people on my hands? Or I've got 3 kids, and what do I do with 3 things on my hands? Stranger things. Stranger thing. Stephen King. I've got something in my hand. I got one hand in my pocket and the other hand's giving it to a high 5. To a life path 5. A Sagittarius Taurus. Giving it a high 5. I get high all the time. Someone gets by all the time, which means, that's what I'm saying, there's a good energy here of where I always seem to get by all the time. I've got no worries and no struggles. Because you've got a Pisces energy here that's not struggling. That's what I'm saying, they are not struggling. Someone is struggling and lost without you. There's also a song there, I forget what her name was, but she had big black hair, and she sung Lost Without You. She was actually gay. And she said, man, it was such a great song as well, Lost Without You. Because she's... it's funny, because when she sings, I thought it was a guy. I actually thought it was a guy. What is that about a lady boy, or a ladybug, or a ladybird? What on earth is that? Someone... What? Why am I talking about that? I'm going to have to go with it for a minute, hold on. I'm Lost Without You. She had this t-shirt on, right? And she does appear as if she is a man. When you first see this person singing this song, it does look like a man. Okay, and then she's got like a tattoo here. Got a tattoo here of an anchor. Angus? Or Anchor? Or Bianca? Or a Tommy Tank. Whichever way it is. But anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about that. Why am I talking about that? Sex change? A sex change. Or a change of mind. Or a change. Change. Everything changes but you. You're 1,000 miles apart, but you know I love you, girl. We say goodbye. The taxi cab is waiting. 7 or Cancerian. Just one more kiss before I have to go. Oh girl, I know the situation's changed. Something has changed about you. Oh, fucking hell. Have you had a look at your bullet hole? Hold on a minute. Something has changed about you. You're starting to change your mind. You could be dealing with a Gemini moon. But like, or an Aquarius moon. I'm also hearing Gemini moon, Aquarian moon. Something about changing. I'm trying to change. I'm trying to change. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. A trine. Something is going on. I'm not an astrologer, by the way, but I'm hearing a trine. Something that's in astrology of a trine that's aligned all these people up of trying. I'm trying my best to leave. I'm trying my best to stay. What? I'm trying my best to leave as you're trying your best to stay. So why are you not leaving? So I think that someone's in denial love, where they are in a circumstance and they think they don't love the person, but they do. And that was in a Scorpio reading. And it was something to do with where someone loves someone and someone hates someone. I don't know, you'll have to watch the Scorpio reading where I said this person loves you but hates you. And it came through as kind of a message of a sun, moon, rising, Venus and Jupiter. Also of people that love people but also hate the others. Or hate mothers. Or I am a mother and I hate the father but love the father. See, a lot of you are in denial. A lot of you are not moving. A lot of you are married. If you're not, this other person is. This person is married or with a husband or someone that they've got children with. And they hate the person, but they are in denial love of the person, which means that they are in debt to that person. And this person's going to be that way forever. This person's going to be that way forever. Because I think there's an air of denial of a person waiting around for change, thinking that one day things will change and I have this appearance that I'm supposed to stay. But really what you're supposed to be doing is going. So why are you not? Is that deny? Is that denial or Daniel or Danny or Dan? Dan. Denial, damn. I'm denying Dan. I'm denying Danielle. I'm lying, Danielle. I'm lying. Leo is lying. They're saying that a Leo is either lying around or lying. Or Elijah. But I'm lying to myself, I'm lying. All I keep hearing is I'm lying to myself, I'm lying to myself, I'm lying to myself. Oh, by the way, in the chat, sorry, no names, please. I do not want people giving out their... Even if I call it out, there are guidelines to YouTube and it is also safe. Madja, you also questioned me and also said, why not? Well, it's obvious. It's fucking internet. Please don't start asking and giving out people's names, right? It's just obvious. It's wise. I don't like it. It's when my spidey sense kicks off, it's the most sensible thing to do. It also does say it in the clause of YouTube. Don't go giving out names and stuff like that, okay? If I call them out, it's because I'm a medium, right? Because I'm hearing I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out. I've had enough of your bullshit. I'm calling you out. I want to call you. Because I'm hearing I want to call hand Luke. Something to do with the name Luke. Luke. Ooh, Luke in the book. Someone's from up north as well, up north. Oh, you're right. Let's just have a Luke. But I'm hearing cool hand Luke. I need to play it cool, Paul. I need to play it cool with Paul. Or I need to call a Paul. Or Pauline. Or Jolene, or Joe. I need to go, Joe. Whoever begins with J, you need to go. They're saying I need to go, J. Go, J, go, J, go, J, go, J. Someone's supporting the J. Supporting the J. Mock it, Jaybird? Jailbird. Something to do with the Four of Wands is here, of a jailbird. Of like I'm mocking you. Someone keeps mocking somebody. Like a mockingbird? A mockingbird. Why am I hearing mockingbird? Or mockingjay? Some of you are just staying put, pushing someone's buttons on purpose to piss them off and wind them up. and just staying put as you are just to mock the person. You're mugging yourself off, is what I'm hearing. Someone's being mugged, physically mugged, like taking all their money, or mugging someone off, just like pushing their buttons and staying just to piss the person off, and physically compromised by the other person pissing them off as well, and you're both pissing each other off, but you're both in denial. And both of you are just stuck around the energy of Pisces. Pisces energy doesn't get stuck, it schools you. It takes you into a triangle of three, takes you into a trine, okay? Which is where you get strange energies, you know. I am one of the stellium people, or whatever it is, with 3 planets all in Aquarius. But like they keep saying that it's something to do with tried and tested, like a good motor or a good runner. Like I'm trying you and testing you, and I'm trying you and I'm testing you. I'm just testing the waters. Something to do with around Sagittarius and a water sign, where I'm just testing the water. I just need to test you first. I just need to see if you're real. I just need to see if there's anything in it. I just need to see what you've got. I'm very curious. 7 of Cups. And very curiosity killed the cat also around the Leo. You've kind of got this I'm curiously curious, very sexually cured. I'm curing. Kieran, the name Kieran or Kira, Shakira, also Shakira. But it's a band, right? Song. But I'm Shakademus and Pliers. Tease me, baby, till I lose control. Tease me with your love until I lose control. Take all my body and soul. Oh, girl, baby girl, you know your love is like burning fire in my soul. Someone's got a soulmate going on. A fire sign or a soulmate, either way. A lot of you are, like I said, you are so compromised by being stuck, which means that no one is ever really stuck until they decide to call it quits. You know, that's when you're not stuck anymore. Because why am I hearing oblique, opal, an opal manta or mantra, or a mantra, or a Mannings. Sarah Mannings, Manna, Maja, Manna, Maria, Marina, Melissa, MD. Where's where that comes from? Can see this like reflection. Like I keep looking at this reflection here because there's a large screen television there turned off, and I just keep like, I don't know, like I'm looking into a mirror. I really do pick up a 2 of Cups around a lot of you. Like it feels like I'm looking into a mirror. Like when I see you or where I talk to you, I feel like I'm looking at exactly the same person as what I am. Like it's not me, but it is me. It's like an object. It feels like an object. It's an object and it's something. It's like trying to figure out a riddle. It's like it's an object of desire. Like I'm making a spectacle or an object. Or do I see someone's objective? They're objecting or rejecting. You see, you've got object, rejecting object. Rejecting an object? What the hell? So some of you are being rejected and some of you are being elected, which means you're going up for promotion, maybe. This could be around work, but I'm hearing a lot of ascension, if I'm honest, which is rejection, then people going back to their exes, and then promotion of where people, because you see, that is change. It's when you are no longer fighting with a person. That is change. That's when change starts to happen, when you're no longer fighting with a person. Normally a person then loses interest. They go back to their past ways or being who they are, or they meet someone, or they go back to their ex. at the same time, then you get elevated and you go towards the new, and you always have to look for the new, because when you do, that's when you get elevation. So you get like a promotion. So you're kind of being promoted of these things that are coming up for you, of decisions that you have to make of something old, something new, or something blue. I mean, because I really pick up that someone's married here, or they're in a situation that involves like a husbandy wife common law, or the name Laura or L, but like a common law man and wife. That's what we would call it in the UK. That means that you're not physically married, but you are living in a circumstance where it requires that you are legally bound as a couple of man and wife. So everything that would normally be legal when you get married means that you share everything, right? So you have common law rights to things. And I'm picking up that there's this energy here of frustration around that. It's something to do with the common, that could be to do with Cambridge. It could have something to do with common law, like a law degree, or needing to go for a law degree, or needing to get what do you call it? Like I need to ask in order to know what my rights would be. Like if I was to leave, I need to know 1, where I could go, 2, where I could stay, 3, what my rights are going to be. Like, so I'd have to go and see the police, I would have to go and see the council, blah, blah, blah. And I need to know all of these facts and figures first before I make a decision. So you've kind of got this common law thing. But how long has this been going on? When is there going to be an action? Because some of you are just so stuck in your way that you're not prepared to give up on the person that you think you don't love, but you do. Which means that you're more than likely telling yourself or other people that you don't love this person, but you do. It's going to be very... because that's the devil, the better the devil you know. There's this energy of Capricorn here. And it's the better the devil that you know, but you don't know. Like, you've got no idea. Elijah, fuck off with the joke. You've got no idea. Which is smoke and mirror energies, which came up in a few readings, which was Capricorn, Scorpio, Sagittarius as well. And it was that you guys have no idea about what's going on in the background. And this is why I said I don't want anybody promoting anybody else's channel on my channel. I'm sorry, but I don't. Goddess Dragon Girl is a completely different scenario because it happened naturally, right? But please, I do not want people listing other people's channel on my business, because it is... I mean, I take that quite offensively. I'm sorry, but I do. You know, people talking about other people's channel on a channel. It's just, I don't know, unless it's just a Scorpio rising thing, I've got no idea. But like, no names, because I'm going to start like... because I didn't, but I was thinking about calming the chat down a little bit, because it can get a little bit out of control, and I have to stick by guidelines, and I have to stick by my morals. And normally if it makes me feel frustrated, that's when I can start inwardly feeling frustrated, and I don't like feeling like that, okay? So I don't like feeling compromised. So just try to keep it at an even keel in the chat, please, okay? Because I'm hearing like I feel stuck in a situation that I can't get out of. But what was my point? Yeah, my point is that there's this era of someone here of around illusionist, of making smoke and mirrors, making more out of it than what it's worth. Or like, is it really worth me continuing? Or is it really worth its weight in gold? Am I just waiting for nothing? But you've got energies of 3 here, and these messages are going to get so difficult, because when I channel, I can channel for the whole energy. So it involves how you feel, how they feel, how the other person feels, the energy of the prediction, the energy of the feelings, the energy of the frustration. Okay. And you've kind of got this possible, impossible situation to try and figure out, right? But there is something, like I said, my spidey sense has been going off for quite some time. And it's very difficult. A lot of you are probably going to, man, sorry, but how many people tell me, I'm a medium, I'm an empath, everybody is, everybody is. But you know, when my spidey sense starts kicking off, I kind of have these moments where I'm like, man, I'm getting wound up about a situation, and it's because of compromised energy. Like, because I normally feel dark energy looming around, and smoke and mirrors. When smoke and mirrors are around certain situations in life, I kind of figure it out just by observing. Sometimes you'll see me, when it comes to the chat or anything, I'm an observer. I observe people and I figure them out. Sometimes just like that. And I am not always an action taker. I like to sometimes sit back and reserve energy and see what I reckon to it first before I go and make a decision. And that is something around where a lot of you are. You're reserving some energy, and you're reserving something in the fuel tank around a car or a Cancerian or a 7, and you're trying to reserve something. Serve something. Papers, or trying to be served. Or serving up. I need to serve up. Or serve up here. Oh, okay, I heard cervical cancer. I don't know who that's for, I'm sorry. But I heard cervical cancer. Serve is also here. If there was anything illegal, that would be someone that's serving up, right? You know, someone on the corner, and they serve up. Well, not so much on the corner here, because there's goddamn cameras. Well, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. There's cameras everywhere here, so people don't normally do it on the street. But yeah, serving. I'm hearing serving. Serving papers. You see, like, I need to serve someone their papers, which means like an eviction notice. Because it's kind of like I'm taking notes. I'm jotting things down and taking notes. Not. What's a not corner? Irish. Someone from Ireland. But like Celtic. Kelly. The name Kelly. But or Kel. But yeah, I'm hearing a not, like afraid not. I'm afraid so, afraid not, and a not. Y'all lot are just in a complete school bind with Pisces for a lot of you. You know, and before this happened, believe you me or shit me not. Does he love me? Does he love me not? Love me? Does he love me not? Does he love me? Does he love me not? Does he love me? Does he love me not? Y'all in a complete afraid not. Love me not. Love me do. Love me do. I know I love you. So please, please, please love me do. Yeah, something that, well, he loves me do. He loves me boo. I'm hearing, yeah, but he loves me boo. Yeah, but he loves me too. I mean, is someone fighting over someone or what? He loves me not. Is someone checking up on tarot readings about whether someone loves them or not? Or like, do you love me or not, Pisces? Are you in a not, Pisces? What? Because I'm hearing afraid so, afraid not. I'm afraid to approach. Leo, I'm afraid not. Afraid? Because I'm hearing like there's afraid energies, but also it doesn't always have to be every Leo out there. There's afraid so energy of I'm afraid. Like I'm afraid I'm losing you. A lot of you, right? You're in like this predicament where you've got choices and options and you want everything, but you can't. And you've got these things where there are Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus and Jupiter here, and you want everything, and you want everything to go smoothly, but it's not. It's because you can only choose one path in life, right? And you either have to come to the realization that you have to stay as you are, which is the Kurt Cobain, that you stay as you are, or you do something about it to get what you want, which means that you have to let something go to get what you want. Because some of you are, like I said, married or in a predicament around a husband or wife situationship, and you get these options and you get these things that come up, but deep down inside, a lot of you are realizing, or know anyway, that your life is always going to be the same unless you start to change it. Which is why it isn't you that has to change and it isn't the other person. It means that you have to move. You have to move. Because I'm hearing like pinching. Now that might be like penny pinching, or like, what was your first message that came out, Aquarius? Feeling the pinch, which means that I'm having to save every single penny that I have to save it. So is this a plan of action to get out of something eventually? Or to get into something? Because I'm hearing I'm having to penny pinch and I'm having to save everything that I have. Because I'm hearing pinch. Pinch, punch, inch, punch. Bruce Lee, 7. An inch punch. Some of you do like I used to for a while, which is Wing Chun. The art of fighting without fighting, and that was a major spiritual lesson for me. It was very spiritual. It's a very spiritual art, Wing Chun, and a lot of the things that I learned from it was energy, because that's what fighting is about, especially when you use Wing Chun, because it's effortless. It's flow and motion of energy. And through that, a long time ago was when I started to realise about the fight or flight situation of not really having to fight. Is that you use yourself as best by not using too much energy. Which means that you go towards the things that don't fight with you. Right? Because you're always supposed to avoid fights. So when you use that technique within spirituality, you kind of realise that the art of fighting is really without fighting, you know. That it's effortless. Because it's counterweight and it's counterbalance. You know, you use other people's energy as a counter reaction. When you use Wing Chun, you use it as a counterbalance. So a good Steven but Steven Seagal was a very good Wing Chun kind of person, because you would see that he would move and he would use your weight against you. So he would move and grab your arm and just fuck you off straight through the fucking window and just like, you know, you'd start running and they would move out the way and you would go straight into the window and into the table and God knows what else. I mean, are you like having a proper fight with someone here? Because I really do feel like that you are, and you're charging in with around a Taurus energy. Because like I said, the art of fighting, when you use that within spiritual stuff, is realising that you're using Libra. You're using counterbaits, bait fishing. Fish, come here fish, get in. But like, I want to get in. It's like I want to get in with you. Man, your energies, your channel messages is changing. I want to get in with you. I want to be in with you. I want to be 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 with you, fish. But I'm hearing I want to be with you. You got these choices that are around 7 of Cups. But the energy there, very important lesson in life, man. I learned a lot when I studied that. You know, you use counterbalance. Is that when someone is at a stance in life and they are like, they don't have their foot in a position of, when you push on them, they will just fall straight back. You have to be in position, right? And then when you do, you counterbalance, right? So you use techniques of counterbalance, of knocking the other person away. And then when you push, it's like the Bruce Lee effect of like the inch punch. You don't need much. It's all gathered within chi, right? Energy and chi. So you push, and if they're not in a good position, they fall, right? So there is this, y'all got like kings and queens everywhere in your reading, I would feel. Kings and queens, maneuvers, chess. The spiritual astrology is maneuvering of people of muting their energy in order to move for the future. Like an outcome of future of what you, trust me, even I don't know. Which means is that they are in charge and they are manoeuvring the energies around of the chessboard in order to make things happen in the future. Because I'm hearing, can we make this happen? Believe it or not, you're in a frayed knot. Believe it or not, you're in a knot. What is a knot corner? It is not a corner. It's a frayed. It's a knot. It's a Celtic cross. Kelly. It's cross. What are you cross at, Kelly? Getting cross. Or getting crossed. Crofts. Also, I'm picking up the name Crofts. Right, that'll do. Aquarius. So, y'all seem to be in a bit of a bind, Aqua, if I'm honest. And this is a binding spell. Don't believe in it. It's like a balloon knot. Doesn't change. Like your asshole. Okay, so let's have a look then. So we are now going to be looking at different questions, Aquarius, as a bonus. First of all, I'm going to look at your work. I'm using this deck. This is what Goddess Dragon Tarot Girl bought me. She, I did say it in one of the other readings. She sent me over a couple of decks. Thanks, girl. But sent me a couple of decks, and yeah, I thought we'd give it a whirl. So, what's going on around Aquarius's work? Please show me Aquarius's work at the moment. Show me what's going on around their work life. Ooh, that's a happy Christmas. Home. Home is where the heart is. Some of you live in a great, fantastic house, and you love it. You love this house, for a lot of you. It's very warming. It's very welcoming. The welcoming mat. Some of you are dealing with a Matt or a Matthew. But the welcome house, which means that you're welcome to my house. So some of you stay in this place on the side. This is what happened in the Five of Pentacles in one of the readings. And I was saying, like, there's this granny annex house here where you run a business off the side of the house. Or it's like a man cave or your bedroom, whatever way it is. I'm looking at this part of the card here. Okay. And that this is the main attraction. Like, it's the smallest part of the room, but it's the part of the room that gets the most action. That's what I'm hearing. Like, this is where I get most of my work done. This is where I get most of the action. There's some sort of action Jackson there. Or you're avoiding someone called Jackie. Some of you could go back home. Like, I'm hearing Jackie or Jackson or Jacksonville. I'm hearing Australia. But I'm hearing this is a person that spends a lot of time in their bedroom, or a person that spends a lot of time working from this one room. Because I'm hearing retired, a retirement home, and a retirement village. Like the village people. Some of you could be in a same-sex relationship here. But I'm hearing like Gavith. And it's the only gay in the village, Gwyneth. Right, Little Britain. This person could live in Britain. But I'm hearing though that this is like a retirement home for a lot. Like a retirement village or retiring. Like, I want to retire and this is the house that we want to buy, or this is the house that we have for sale. Sale. I'm hearing sale. Sal. Sally. Aunt Sally. Wurzel Gummidge. Is it for sale? Can we buy it? That's if you guys are like looking at a retirement home or a retirement village or a pension. Some of you are looking at your pension, like a pension scheme. Because whoever it is that lives in this house is an old age pensioner. And they have kids and children here. Whoever it is, there's a person in this house that is an old age pensioner, which means that they collect their pension, basically. I'm not going to shout out anybody's age, but somebody here in this house already collects their pension, already. And they're a pensioner, and they own this house, and it's shared. It's a shared house. A shared house. which means that it's my house, it's your house, it's our house, but a lot of you don't get on with the person in the house, you just are on the side of it, which means that it's my house because it's the retirement. I'm staying here for the retirement. So someone's not going to be selling this house, that is their retirement home, and someone lives in that, and that's going to be gifted to the person of why they stay in this house here. Or they... Why did I hear someone just got gifted something? Gifted. Or gift of the gab as a good way of talking their way in or and out of things. It's normally me. But like, I have the gift of the gab and I know how to work it. Like, I know how to keep these people or this person sweet, because it feels like the sweet old lady of the nursery rhyme type sort of Hansel and Gretel, or the big bad wolf. Well, no, Hansel and Gretel, right? But like the sweet old lady that's really not sweet. It's more sourpuss, bagpuss. Someone's grey, okay? But like, it's like the sweet old lady, but not to everybody else. To everybody else, yes. To other people that live in this house, no. No. Because I'm hearing this is a sweet old lady. But it's more of a Hansel and Gretel type sort of thing of like, come in, my dear, let's come and make you some cookies. You know, come on in. You know, come on. Come on, you know you wanna. Right? There's a baiting energy here. Or a masturbate. But that's for the people that live at this house. Because I'm hearing Little House on the Prairie, where there's woods and trees around this house, and it's very... I mean, Jesus, look at it. It's beautiful, right? But it's kind of like sanctuary of somewhere that's nice but not nice. Because I'm hearing the energy of like, it's nice, but it's a nice place to visit and it's a nice place to be, but I don't think I would want to like really live here. Now that might mean that you are living here, which means that it's a nice place to live, but I just don't get on with the Eight of Swords energy, which is I just don't get on with the people that are in it. Like, I like the house and I like staying there, but I would rather this place be mine than what I would live in the place with the people. Now, if you're on your own and you hate where you live, then that's the other person right there. That's the person that you're connected with. If you're in a smaller place, this person's in a bigger place. This person's in a bigger, better position in life around their work and their money and their finances, because these people here are in a better position. They have a better place to live. It's a better place to come here. It's a quiet place. It's also my sanctuary. But it's a quiet place here. But I'm definitely hearing though that some here are in a better position than others here. So we are looking at your work and home life. Okay, so you're in a better position where you live at a great place. You've probably paid off your mortgage. You probably don't have a mortgage and it's all paid off, and it leaves you free enough to be able to basically do what you want here. Because this is I'm hearing it's a retirement home, which means that the mortgage has been paid. There is no down payments towards that. It's been paid already, right? It's all been paid off. So, which means that it's a nice place to be able to stay here. So it's a compromised energy for a lot of you for your home life. Okay. So for your work as well, because a lot of you have kind of got these, I don't know, I'm hearing a momentarily lapse of reason, trying to reason with people in order to keep it sweet, which means that a lot of you don't ever have a plan to move, or this person doesn't, which means I need to keep you sweet so I can stay. I need to keep you kosher, basically. If you're from London or Britain, you'll probably know what kosher is. It's chicken soup, bruv. But I need to keep you kosher and I need to keep you sweet, and I need to keep the energy relaxed and avoid you so I can stay here. Right. Let's see. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter show me their home or work. Show me for Aquarius. Home and work for Aquarius. So you got Justice, you got Libra again. It came up through the last reading, Sagittarius I think it was. Here. No, was it in the Sagittarius reading? I don't know. It's in one of the last readings, I feel. But home is where the heart is, but it's your just desserts. That's the pinch, and that's the inch, my just desserts, which means that I am happy, but I'm not. I have to find the happy medium, which is Gemini. That's their message for a while. I have to find the happy medium. I'm happy with a medium. Small, little or large. This is where everybody says, I'm a medium. Man, do I get that all the time. Sorry, but I really do. Everybody wants to tell me that they're a medium and they're an empath and that they're... Sorry, but they really do. You wouldn't believe how many times a day. But the happy medium... I need to make this up to you. You see, someone's just stuck in that position because of rent. It's more, some people live in a rent to own, or they do own it. This person would own it. Yeah, because I'm hearing an argument like, you don't own this, you don't own me, you don't own me, you don't, which is a cat amongst the pigeons. It's like, well, I owe you nothing, I don't owe you anything. Some of you are really arguing because you have children with this person here, and you feel like they make you pay for things that you feel like you shouldn't have to pay for. Which is like, I owe you nothing. I do everything around this house, and I do it all. And you're like, yeah, but I don't owe you anything for that. Your work life here is... It's okay because it's paying the rent. Whatever it is that you do for your work, it pays the bills, it pays the rent, it keeps you afloat in this nice place that you've got here. And you've probably got a very good job, a lot of you here, through Justice, because you can own your own company. This could be a person that owns their company, and they do it the right way. Because you've got a right way and a wrong way through Justice. It doesn't mean that anybody's ever really doing anything the wrong way. If people do it the wrong way, that's because you're supposed to go the other. Right? You're not supposed to go towards the wrong way. You're supposed to go towards the right way, right? So you could have a house on the left or the right. But this energy here is where some of you, this person owns their own company and their own business, and they have a very nice house and home. For some of you, it's the person here, like the other person, that owns the company, owns the house, has a very nice house. That person that you're watching for, that has this company and has this house, they don't also own it. Like, the paperwork is in the hands of the beholder, which is around a Libra energy, which is the mortgage, and the actual clause of the house is not in someone's name, it's in someone else's name. But this person also owns this house. It's like a shared house, shared mortgage. But the mortgage for some is paid. So it's just shared living. For your work, if this person owns their own company, they're in a very, very, very good position. If this person owns their own company, they're in a very good position here to make good leader decisions for their life, because they don't have any stress or worry here with this home. And because they don't have that, that helps this person spiritually manifest through Justice. It helps this person relax and not have to do anything, which is around a Pisces energy, because I always relate them as I don't have to do anything apart from just stay as I am to learn, right? So that's why it's the Hangman. So you've got this, I want to stay where I am. But it's put this person in a very good position financially. Damn, thanks GT. These are quite good cards, bruv. Yeah. Home. What is this energy here of home, please, for Aquarius? Two of Cups. Some of you have got your Two of Cups. You see, I don't have to go down the love life. But a lot of you here, like I said, the person that you could be indicative with, this person still has a Two of Cups with a person at one point that was a 6. This was a 6 of Cups at one point. These two people still have a connection together. Children or kids. But I got a feeling this person still loves that person. They still love that person. Because that Two of Cups is still very much attached to this house. Still very much attached to this business, this house and this mortgage. So the person that was in a 6 of Cups where they got kids and children together, they're in denial energy here of maybe finding a new Two of Cups that's added to the pressure of this Aquarian energy, which is where everybody is splitting halves, right? Splitting ways, parting ways, splitting halves, which means that we have to go halves on everything. You know, you pay your half, I pay my half, you pay your way, I pay my way, right? But some of you, there's a person here at this home that has kids and children with an ex. This is like a common law man and wife situation is what I feel. And it's someone that was in a 6 but they're not anymore, they're in a 2. Which means that they are separated but they still are together here. Because they're sharing things together, right? So for some of you, you could have a new person here that you are physically sharing your desires with, which is what I say, when a Two of Cups enters, it's supposed to help and pull you and ascend you up of a lesson that is given to you as a gift later on when you discover what this Two of Cups is about, right? Because it's curiosity. Two of Cups is always curiosity, right? I'm curious about something new. I always want something new. I'm looking for something new, something old, something new, something blue. But this person is also still compromised at this house. So your home and work is where you're financially stable in a situation of sharing here. Sharing. This is a sharing energy. Can also be an addict here, because there can be like, I want to share, not an addict, but someone that you share info with, like you trust, that you share something with, because this is AA also. There's two, A and A. Right, so AA. So this to me, well, I didn't know that, but apparently, thank you, Spirit, I learn something every day. I learn something every day, eh? But Abai, Janai. But I learn something every day, Janai. Like, life's not like a box of chocolates. You never know which one you're gonna get. So you got like here, I learn something every day new about you. Number 2, it has been flushed, but this person trying to flush something out to share something every day with a person that's new here. Is what I'm hearing, because that is my AA card now. My addict card. So there's my addict. So some of you are with an addict already. Or an Adrian. Adrian Mole. 6 3/4, Adrian Mole. It's got 6 3/4 inch prick. But yeah, something about that though, something strange. Let's see, justice. Yeah, you see, shame, we know your name. Got some pictures of your mum, real cheap. Got some pictures of your mum. I came up with that a while back. That was in the Aquarius reading, because it was Goonies. I've got some pictures of your mum. Who's got pictures of whose mum? What? Got some pictures of your mum. But you've got this energy here where things are accumulating to an ending here around your... It's a new beginning. It's a new beginning. It's a new era. Angel Radio. Something's beginning. Something's got me started. That's what I'm saying. Oh, don't get me started. Don't get me started. If I start, I mean as I to go on. Bruv, that's me. If I start, I mean as I mean to go on. I start as I mean to go on here. Because I just can't go on Your love goes on and on. The long pigs. I just can't go on. This is around your work though, that's what I'm saying. A lot of you are really struggling though here financially with justice and the 10 of cups, 10 of swords. Why is this 10 here for their work life? Hangman, Pisces, brother, I ain't struggling. You're stuck here with me, I told you. You're stuck in it with me, bruv. Take you to school. Here. You're stuck. Someone's stuck on their ex. That's what I'm saying. You got stuck with, stuck out, stuck with. I'm standing out, and I'm standing out. And I'm calling out, bruv. Taking names and calling out. Yeah. But like, I'm calling you out. I'm going to call you Blind Man Buff. Who was buff? Or buffing the old bishop, or buffing it. Or bluffing it. What is this? Bluffing. You're bluffing. You're bluffing. There's this dare energy of like, you're bluffing. You're bluffing. You're bluffing. What? You're bluffing? Or blushing. Someone's blushing. Going red. Blood, blood, blood. Anyway, for your work, you're either in a good position or a bad position. I don't know. It's not showing me any pentacles, but this is why I don't... Some of you have got phallic attraction going on here with the Pisces. It's making you cross your legs and squint. It's making you cross your legs and squint and think, oh, hold on a minute. Oh my God, it's my button. Someone is fiddling with their button, maybe. Who knows? But I want to fiddle with my journal. I want to fidget with my digit. Would you widget, would you wibbit, ribbit? Eminem. I want to fidget with my digit. Bridget, would you widget, would you Bridget, would you ribbit. Someone's a rapper. Or like a gift. I'm hearing a Christmas cracker. Someone's a cracker. Who's a cracker? Firecracker is what I'm hearing. You're a firecracker. Cracker. Cracker, bring the crack in. Someone is filling someone's crack right in. I'm just telling you that. It's either Philip, or someone's just getting their crack filled in or wants to fill someone's crack in. It's definitely what I'm hearing, bruv. You've got phallic attraction to this person. This is a healing energy. It's frustration, you see, because someone's stuck here. That's what that is. That's a sexual healing, frustrating energy of being frustrated sexually. But like here, yeah, there's frustration because I'm stuck with you. I can't get rid of you. I don't want to get rid of you. I want you, can't have you, want you, stuck with you, stuck without you, don't want you, do want you. What do I do, Mr. Magoo? Some of you are Mr. Magoo. Right, what do I do with the blue, Mr. Magoo? Yeah, some of you are sexually attracted to this person. You're caught right in this. You're caught right up in it. So anyway, Aquarius, what we've done, 58 minutes, nearly an hour. What? Yeah, 60 minutes. If you want to join the rest, I'm sorry guys, but I have to earn a living. That is quite a few messages there within the hour, even though there's only a few cards. Okay, don't calm your tits, Aquarius. I love you guys, okay? But I do have to earn a living, and what we're going to do is we're going to look at the possible arguments that are coming up for you guys this month. Your love life as it appears up, but there are also messages in this one too that I'll carry on. Okay, possibilities of love coming towards you, what is hidden from you, and then the arguments as well as stuff like that. And then obviously if you have money and things like that that come out anyway, then I'll still give you those messages, because I can ask a question but it can still relate to as a general reading. Okay, so whatever messages come out, I'll basically give you. This is a bonus for your month. Okay, see if the energy's changed, keep it current, do some different stuff. I don't know if I'm going to have time in order to be able to do the 2-week reading and bring them out on here first. I might just do them straight up and put them on Patreon. So I might not be around for a little while, I don't know. But I'll have to see, yeah. I might actually do that though, because I might start with these 2 cards and then we'll go over there to do the last 2 weeks. But that's normally where I do a you and then the other person. That's normally what I'm going to do. Okay, but there is bi-weeklies over there that you haven't seen. There is you versus them over there. There is a singles and a couples reading over there for bi-weeklies. There are yearly readings. There are monthly readings. There is now these readings, and you can watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node if you want. But they are all part of the full access bundle over on Patreon. I'm going to do a separate video for this because some people are getting very frustrated and confused of what to do. You don't, when you join, you don't have to use Facebook or Google in order to sign in, because some people are worried about that their picture might be seen. Don't worry about that. You can just have an icon. Why is everybody changing their face icons now? I need to show who I am. Everybody's got paranoid and started showing, hold on a minute, I want to show my buff breast. But everybody seems to be changing their icons just lately. But you don't have to do that for Patreon. Okay, don't have PTSD and worry about it. Just block people on Facebook, for God's sake. But fucking Facebook, man, causes more problems than a little. Trust me, it really does. God, people want to be seen, or God knows what else. But anyway, when it comes to Patreon, just go over to Patreon and make a password, because it says, do you want to join with Google, Facebook, or do you want to make a password? Right? Download the app, join, I want to make a password. Remember what the password is, or get your phone to remember it. Don't have PTSD and think someone's spying on you, for God's sake. Right? Because you'll just fuck your life up. It's an awakening. Believe me, it's an awakening. Right? People go on so much about someone spying on me. Jesus Christ, just block the goddamn person and move on, for Jesus. God, this person's spying on me. We'll move on. You know, it only bothers you if you let it bother you. Why is it bothering you? Right? People are like, hey, but this person's gang stalking me. Well, it's only because you want that to happen. That's why you talk about it all the time. For God's sake, move on. You know, it's all right. Me, I use a goddamn YouTube channel. People watch me all the time. I quite like it. I'm kidding. Well, I'm having a go at you. Sorry, Aquarius. But anyway, if you want to join, just figure it out, man. You know, all the info is provided over there, or just use Google or whatever in order to find out how to use it. Okay, but it's all there. All the information is below. Hopefully, I'll see you on Patreon and we'll get on the rest of your reading. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you soon.